strive to be a hero. Welcome to this week's edition of the Comic Hero Show. I'm your host, Victor Nunley, and I am the Comic Hero. And joining me in this episode are Renee's three grandchildren, Skylar, Hannah, and Alyssa. And all right, say hi, y'all.
Hi.
All right. Well, anyway, continuing my theme for this summer, which is salute to higher education in Louisiana. I'm wearing this Centenary College of Louisiana themed Comic Hero tee along with this hat. And well, you know what? I'm telling y'all right now, I love children. I can't, you know. Hopefully, I'll have some of my own, and Hannah's really having way too much fun with my toy sword there.
Hey, Alyssa.
I'm sorry, Alyssa. I'm sorry. Yeah, Alyssa's having way too much fun. Oh, that's Hannah, and that's Skylar. But anyway, these are Renee's three grandchildren, and like I said before, they're going to be my co-hosts. So,
let's co-host.
That means y'all going to be hosting the show with me. I have my own web series on YouTube. I don't know if your grandma has got y'all to watch, but Lindiana was on it a little over a month ago. I even made her own Comic Hero tee. But anyway, if y'all want, I can make a tee for all three of y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want a shirt. I want a hat. I want a hat.
Well, actually, I don't make hats. I actually bought this from the Centenary College bookstore a few months ago. But anyway,
You
so
can make this.
yeah. I ironed. Yeah, you see this right here? I ironed it on. Okay, so I gotta ask. Any questions? All right, this first question comes from Kayla Sheremy from Shreveport, Louisiana. She asks, which is a worse movie, Green Lantern or Green Hornet? I think they're both equally bad, but what is your opinion? Well, Kayla, I think Green Hornet was worse because, you know, Green Hornet is a comic book series, but it was also a TV series back in the 60s. And they made Green Hornet made it look very bad. Oh, thanks, Skylar. And well, the Green Lantern, it kind of, I think the character I liked in there was Kilowog, played by the late great Michael Clark Duncan. But when it comes to, the only good thing about Green Hornet was Kato. I mean, I thought he was great, but still, I just think Green Hornet would, because the main character looked very awful. So definitely Green Hornet. All right. And this next question comes from James Hughes from Monroe. He asks, who are your least favorite heroes and villains in both Marvel and DC, and why? You cannot say Howard the Duck. Well, James, Howard the Duck, a lot of folks thought he was actually created
Who's Howard the Duck?
Oh, Howard the Duck is this this character that was created for Marvel back before any of us were born, before even I was born, and he had his own book, and then for some reason somebody decided to give him his own movie, and I had mixed feelings about it. Although when the movie came out, I was about 4 or 5 years old, and I watched it and I thought, what? And even at a very young age, I thought, what on earth is this?
I felt uncomfortable.
I felt like it was the greatest movie ever.
Oh, I love it. It's so bad it's
I
good.
probably watched it too.
It's so bad it's good, but I felt uncomfortable when I was a kid
No,
watching
I
it.
wouldn't say bad. He did bad about it.
Yeah. Well, we all have our own opinions about the movie. But anyway, my favorite. Okay, but to answer your question, James, my least favorite hero and villain. Okay, first off, in Marvel, and I've talked about this character before. My least favorite character is a character called Maggot. Now, because there are kids around here, I'm not going to say what his mutant power is. I'm not going to. Oh, Renee says that they have heard everything. Okay, well, but you know, still, I know y'all. There probably hasn't been anything that y'all haven't heard, even at y'all's very young ages. But at the same time, you know, I'm the kind of person that I like to set a good example for children. So I'm not going to say who Maggot is, but although I have said who Maggot is and what his mutant, I have described Maggot and what his mutant power is on this show before, and it's not worth repeating. Okay, in DC, I don't know, because in DC there are so many characters I actually like. Although a lot of folks say that they don't like Superman. Well,
I do.
Scholar does, and this guy says he doesn't like Superman. Well, some of my favorite characters happen to be Batman and the Flash. Oh, and Wonder Woman. The Wonder Woman in the current DC universe is the ultimate Wonder Woman, only because she is the. Oh, careful there, Alyssa. I don't want the camera to fall. But anyway, Donald Duck isn't a character in DC. Although he sort of kind of can become a character in Marvel because Disney owns Marvel. But my least favorite character,
That's also what
I would.
Howard the Duck. Because when they came out with him,
How does the dog? I do not know who it is.
Yeah, you know. By the way, Howard the Duck was created by the late great Steve Gerber in 1978.
Oh, okay.
But there's Hannah, y'all. But anyway, least favorite character in DC. For some, I don't know. If I had to pick one, I'd probably say Perry White, because this Perry White wasn't as tough as nails and no nonsense in this DC universe as he was in the original DC universe. Now, the Perry White in the DC universe, oh, by the way, Perry White, for those who don't know, is the editor-in-chief of the Daily Planet, and he appears in the pages of Superman. In other words, he's also Superman's boss when he's Clark Kent. But I'd have to say, yeah, Perry White, because I don't think he's as no-nonsense in the New 52 universe as he is in the original DC universe. Okay, be nice, y'all. All right, well, that's it for any questions. Now then, here comes mine and everyone. Oh,
the greatest show ever.
I agree. I think this is the greatest show ever. Yeah, episode 75. Oh, by the way, this is episode 75, so we're about 25 episodes away from episode 100.
What?
Yes, episode 100. I've been doing episodes for almost 2 years. I've been doing this show for almost 2 years, and I really have a lot of fun.
No, you're the guy. Have you anything to say?
Okay, all right. Scholar, who's your favorite superhero?
Hayden and Kayla.
Now I'm asking the questions.
Batman, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah, but one thing that you'll probably like is in the Page of Spider-Man. There's going to be two of them. There's going to be Peter Parker, and then this other Spider-Man named Miles Morales, and they're going to be in the same Marvel universe. And I can't wait to read both books. Oh, careful, listen.
The favorite character
Hannah,
mine
who's your?
is Peter Parker.
Oh, you like the Peter Parker Spider-Man? Well, he's the first, so there you go. So Hannah, who's your favorite superhero?
Supergirl.
Okay, Supergirl.
Wonder
Yeah.
Woman.
Supergirl is actually a member of the Justice League. Well, a team called Justice League United, and she's all and you might not notice, but she's getting her own TV show that's coming to CBS this fall. It's going to be called Supergirl.
I'm gonna ask Mama if I should watch it.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should actually, Grandma. To watch it because it's supposed to be very good, and I'm going to watch it as well. Alyssa, who's your favorite superhero?
Come here.
It's okay, Skylar. It's okay. It's okay. This is. Yeah, Clint's right. This is probably going to be the greatest episode ever because this is. By the way, this is only the second episode of the Comic Hero Show that I've ever done with children. Now, a year ago, I did episode 32 with one of my old school buddies. Now 12-year-old son, and well, at the time he was 11, and now I'm letting 3 of them co-host. So this is even better. But careful now. We don't want that to fall again. Yeah, Melissa, who's your favorite superhero?
No one. Just say Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman.
No one. You don't like superheroes.
He's kind of like a dude George. He don't like anything kind of.
Hey, to each their own. That's all I gotta say. I mean, we all like. Some of us like superheroes, some of us don't. Okay. Now then, okay, that's it for the Any Questions segment. So I'm going to get to one of my favorite segments of the show. And that segment is called DC versus Marvel. No, nobody has made a request for it this week, so I made my own. On the DC side, we have Shazam.
There's one question I got.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Clint.
I was going to ask a question.
Okay, go ahead.
But I couldn't figure out how to.
What do you mean, how?
You always say down at the bottom.
Yeah.
This is thing the download can sound.
Oh! Well, whether you watch it on YouTube or if you watch it on YouTube, like when you're done, you can just like post a question down below, and I'll get it. I'll get it every time. Okay, because no, it's okay.
There you go.
Okay. Now, like I said before, nobody has posted or nobody's requested made it for a DC versus Marvel fight. So I'm going to make one, and this is one that I've been wanting to do for a long time. On the DC side, we have Shazam. On the Marvel side, we have Miracle Man. These two are going to duke it out in a segment I like to call DC versus Marvel. Welcome to DC vs. Marvel. Today, it's Shazam vs. Miracle Man. Shazam possesses super strength, flight, invulnerability, super speed, superhuman hearing, healing factor, intelligence, and magic. Miracle Man possesses superhuman strength, speed, stamina, flight, invulnerability, energy manipulation, telepathy, and superhuman intelligence. Who will win? At first, this would make every Peter versus Chicken fight on Family Guy look like schoolyard brawls. It would go on and would cause destruction throughout half the planet. Shazam would put Miracle Man in a full Nelson and end it by saying Shazam. But Miracle Man, using his super speed, breaks the hole after Shazam utters the first syllable. Lightning strikes Shazam, causing him to convert back to his Billy Baston form. Miracle Man ends it by knocking Baston out cold, and once again using his super speed, along with his superhuman intelligence, builds a prison without windows to place him in. Miracle Man wins. And that concludes this DC versus Marvel fight. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the DC versus Marvel fight, and remember, if you have any requests for DC versus Marvel or any questions for the Any Questions segment, contact information is down there. Now it's time for Comically Speaking, so without further ado, let's talk comics! Okay, my three co-hosts are taking a little lunch break right now, so, but anyway, there's two things we're going to talk about. First off, it's the Fantastic Four movie. Now it's coming out this Friday. It's going to star Miles Teller, Miles Teller as Mr. Fantastic, Kate Mara as the Invisible Woman, Jamie Bell as the Thing, and Michael B. Jordan as the Human Torch. There's been a little controversy about this movie, and I mean, I don't see anything wrong and the main thing is because they casted Michael B. Jordan as the Human Torch. I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with diversity in movies. I mean, the Human Torch, it was actually a white teenager. But they casted Michael B. Jordan, a black actor, to play the role. I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I think that's great. I mean, if some of y'all some of y'all probably watching this and thinking, why are you saying that? I don't see anything. Yeah, but me personally, I don't see anything wrong with that. Now, whether it's going to do well, I think it will. I think it will, but I think Marvel is going to. I don't know if. I think it's going to do well. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be like the greatest movie ever to come out, or the highest selling movie to be released, or anything. I'm not going to be so naive to say that. But I'm definitely going to see. Now, the only thing that I'm not liking about it is what Doctor Doom is going to look like. Doctor Doom, he looks more alien than he does somebody in a metal suit.
Doctor Doom is awesome.
I mean, when I saw what Doctor Doom looked like, I literally thought to myself, I'll take Julian McMahon for $400. For those of y'all who don't know, Julian McMahon played the role of Victor Von Doom / Doctor Doom in the previous two Fantastic Four movies that came out back in 2004 and 2007. And he was very sinister. He was very. I mean, he was kind of quiet about doing it, but he was very sinister, and he was very. It's okay. It's okay. He was like very. Yeah, he was being very quiet about it, but he was sinister nonetheless. Oh, and the next thing I'm going to talk about, all right, for the longest time, ever since Marvel came out with this book called All New, All Different Marvel, which is a preview book of what all the books are going to be like after Secret Wars ends in October. I've had my suspicions about some stuff. Now, right here, is a preview of the Totally Awesome Hulk. Now, as you can see, his face is covered up and his left forearm is covered up. But guess what? Marvel's been very tight-lipped about it and very secretive about the. Sorry, folks. Very secretive about who the identity of the new Hulk. But I know who it is. Who do I think it is? It's Thor. And here's how I know. Because, as you can see, his face is covered up and his forearm. Now you're probably thinking, wait a minute, how do you know that? Well, in the previous Thor series, Thor finds out that he is no longer worthy of wielding Mjolnir, which is the hammer. So, and it's stuck on the moon. It's stuck on the moon. He can't pick it up. So what does he do? He goes back to Asgard and he grabs his axe. But then when he and just about everyone else on Asgard found out that Malekith the Accursed had arrived and was about to destroy Asgard, Thor is the first one to go out there and fight him. And Thor fights bravely until he gets his left forearm cut off by Malekith. Sorry, kids. I hope that didn't scare you. If it did, I'm sorry. And so ever since then, Thor has had to be going around with a mechanical arm. So that's how. And as y'all can see, as soon as I get to it, I missed a page. As y'all can see, his left forearm is covered up because Marvel tries to pull wool over everyone's eyes, not these eyes. So that's who your totally awesome Hulk is going to be come October. Thor Odin's son. Now you're probably thinking, why isn't Bruce Banner going to be the Hulk? Because I read somewhere that someone is going to siphon all the gamma radiation from Banner's DNA and use it for themselves. So it's going to be Thor. And if you don't believe me, just wait till October, or better yet, the end of Secret Wars when they really start revealing everything. Woo, buddy! I'll tell you, I always wonder what Thor would be like hulked out. Now I'm about to find. Well, now we're about to find out. Okay, that's it for the Comically Speaking segment. And if you have any topics that you want me to talk about in the Comically Speaking segment, contact information is down there. All right, let's get to the comics I bought this week.
Comic books I bought this week.
All right, somebody hand me a book. Anyone? Okay, thank you, Skylar. Okay, up first is Green Lantern number 43. This is part 3 of a Renegade story arc, and Hal Jordan is not a Green Lantern. He is not a Green Lantern. Okay, one at a time, y'all. All right, Green Lantern is no longer a Green Lantern. He is now a Renegade. He is now wanted throughout the entire planet, and he has a bounty on his head, and he's breaking folks out of jail. And now he's going up against Relic, who he already went up against in the Lights Out story arc. So I'm telling you, it's not looking good. All right. Thank you, Hannah. All right, up next is Amazing Spider-Man: Renew Your Vows number 3. This is a miniseries within the Secret Wars miniseries, and Spider-Man in this one, Spider-Man is married to Mary Jane Watson, and they have a daughter named Annie, and they're surviving in another version of New York where just about all the superheroes are dying. And no, I'm done with that one. No, wait, no. Put it on that box. Yeah, because I'm going to buy it in a minute. And I'm telling you, some of these miniseries are pretty much. I don't know if they're going to be like a preview of what's to come in the all different Marvel, but they're pretty good nonetheless. Okay, go ahead. All right, somebody go ahead and put this on the box for me. All right, thank you. All right, up next is another Spider-Man related miniseries within the Secret Wars miniseries, Spider Island number 2. Now, in this one, Peter Parker lives on a part of a battle world where he is where there's a whole bunch of where just about all the Spider related characters are. It's a great miniseries, and as you can tell by this one, Venom is going to be in it. So I'm really looking forward to reading this issue. Okay. All right. Thank you, Alyssa. All right. Up next is Guardians of Nowhere number 2. Now I just read number 1, and it's a very good one. Rocket Raccoon is a member of the Guardians, and they live in a territory of battle world called Nowhere. And the sad part is they cannot leave Nowhere. And some of the members of the Guardians are Rocket Raccoon, Gamora, Drax, and Angela. And it's a very good book. And I can't wait to read the second issue. Okay. Yeah. All right, thank you, Alyssa. All right, and finally, Detective Comics number 43 now. Jim Gordon, well, really this stars certain members of the Gotham City Police Department, namely Detective Harvey Bullock. And he's having to deal with, being part of the new Batman squad that's being led by the new Batman, who happens to be formerly Commissioner James Gordon. He spent some time in prison during the Batman Eternal series that just ended right before Convergence. And it's a great book. I think Francis Manapul and Brian Buccellato are doing such a great role, just doing a great job being storytellers. Okay, y'all be nice. And I can't wait to read this also. Okay, that's 5 I bought, which brings the total number of comics I bought since December of 1997 to 6,909. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. I mean, this was not planned at all. And you know what? I think some of my best episodes that I've done in the 75 episodes in the show's history have not been planned. And this was a spur of the moment. I saw Renee's grandchildren come in, and I thought, okay, I did an episode with children once before. I'll do another one again. And Skylar, Hannah, and Alyssa, I want to thank y'all for being my co-host, and y'all were great. I appreciate it. Yeah, and Alyssa's very good with my sword than I was back in episode 72. But anyway, like I said, if you have any requests for any questions, DC versus Marvel, or any topics for the Comically Speaking segment, contact info is down there. And t-shirts, you'll see when it gets on YouTube. But the t-shirts, I make t-shirts for others. For adults, they're $12, and for children, they're $7. And $7. Don't hey. I'm sure your folks are gonna take care of that. So, by the way, I promised these 3 that I would make T-shirts for them. So it's gonna happen. And also, speaking of T-shirts, careful.
Okay.
I'm close to getting to 7,000 comics, folks, and I'm going to be designing a T-shirt for my own commemorating the milestone. So if y'all want to help me design the T-shirt,
Blue, green, S.
hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. I actually think that's a great idea.
Blue. Wait, what?
Okay.
Blue, green.
All right.
That color.
I'm Victor. All right. Next week for next week in episode 76, the college that I'm going to choose to do for my Salute to Higher Education Louisiana at Southern University in Baton Rouge. So if you're watching this and you graduated or currently attend Southern University, then you may want to watch this week's episode. And also, if you're watching this and you went to Centenary College of Louisiana in Shreveport, go gents and go ladies.
Wait.
Okay.
Get in with our grandbaby.
Yeah. Y'all come on in. Okay. All right. After I say, okay, I'm gonna say be safe, be blessed, and then y'all say be a hero after I do. Okay. Okay. So I'm Victor Nolly. I'm the comic hero. He's Clint. She's Renee. He's Skylar. She's Hannah. She's Alyssa. We'll see you next week right back here at Clint's Comics. Till then, be safe, be blessed, be a hero.
And then it's so funny.